Welcome to Stop Paying Capital Gains Now, where guests will share their experiences in saving money easily with this spendthrift trust. The real name for the trust is Irrevocable, Complex, Discretionary, Non-Grantor Spendthrift Trust. Capital gains are currently 23.8% on any profits, be it a crypto investor, crypto miner, real estate investor, day trader, forex, stock market trader. Your guest is Sally Gimon, and I want to make sure that you can learn how to save money easily. Hi, my name is Sally Gimon, and I'm the owner of thetrustisyou.com. I'm also going to start a new podcast called Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. I want to go over what the trust is because most people are confused. 97% of the trusts in the United States only avoids going to court when someone passes away. Trust I'm talking about is what the Rockefellers have. Wouldn't you like to be one degree separation from them? So this trust has a very long name. It's called the Irrevocable, Complex, Discretionary, Non-Grantor Spendthrift Trust. There is a business trust and there is a beneficial trust. The business trust is for anyone who's making 1099 income. I personally have 3 businesses. Sally sells silver, little silver coins. I also do online education, and I'm also involved in selling investment into Novatech. If you want to find out more about that, please let me know. It's an amazing thing, getting paid compounded interest rate every single Friday. Just like Albert Einstein says, compounded interest rate is the 8th wonder of the world. Those who know it make it, those who don't pay it. So coming back to the business trust, my brother's brewery, a real estate agent, my 3 online businesses, all of that go through the business trust. Now with the beneficial trust, this is for any investments. Now both trusts, business and beneficial trust, A, saves you on federal taxes. Everyone likes that. B, will keep your information 100% private. Those of you who are using LLCs, S Corps, and C Corps, you're not private. This trust will keep you private. And C will stop you from being sued in a lawsuit. This is based on Nelson Rockefeller's famous quote, "Own nothing, control everything." So these trusts are very special. Now, talking about the beneficial trust, because this is where I do most of my business right now, is with any investments. So investments, let's talk about a real estate investor. That's my primary goal right now. Number 2, crypto investing. That's my second goal. Number 3, I have a little bit of money in stock options. I am not in the stock market directly, but anybody who's in the stock market, anyone who's doing royalties. I have a client who does EFTs or NFTs. Sorry, just lied to you. NFTs that I'm learning from her. She does cat posters. So she did an original cat poster. She put it out there that there were only going to be 100 copies of them. She didn't know how quickly she would sell them. Do you know she sold them in 14 days? Good for her. $100 a piece. So the first one would be through the business trust. Right now, she only has a beneficial trust, so she doesn't worry about that. But there's a way around that. And then the 100 copies that she sold, all of those are royalties. That goes through the beneficial trust. She is now talking to someone. I'm not her advisor because I told her you have to talk to somebody else about this. Then instead of just doing 100 of these cat posters, what if she does 500? So the second through 500, all are considered royalties. Now, with the beneficial trust, you are going to say capital gains. Short-term capital gains are 23.8% now. And are supposed to go up. There's a past legislation to raise it for people who make more than $400,000 a year. $400,000 a year. Raise that up to 40%. I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way. Then long-term capital gains. Long-term capital gains are either 15% or 20%. I am not the CPA. I am an insurance agent. That's all I do. So again, I'm just telling you what long-term capital gains are, either 15% or 20%. And this is important because I am working with a business broker who is selling businesses. If you do sell a business in the United States, I don't care if you are a solar company, if you're an IT company, if you're a Schwann's home delivery company, the IRS will come after you for capital gains for whatever you sell it with. So our first client, the first client I'm working with the business broker on, they're selling 2 car washes. Yeah, I know your mind's going Breaking Bad. Hey, let's launder money, but that's not what's happening. So the 2 car washes are being sold for $2 million. Congratulations. That's performing car washes being sold for $2 million. Now, this won't happen until January 30th of 2023. The capital gains on this will not have, the investor will not have to pay those until April 15th, 2024. Or if it's in a LLC, he will do a K1 for March 15th, 2024. So we're talking about kicking the can down the street, down the road, but if it's 15%, it's $300,000. If it's 20%, it's $400,000. Hopefully, he'll still have that money more than a year and 4 months later. I mean, that's a lot of money to be to keep a saving in your savings account or something like that. So to make your life easy, to make this investor's life easy, he got the trust. A letter of intent went out. We started the trust. He's not going to pay for the trust until he sells the business, but he's got the EIN number, so he can set up a bank account. And then everything he has, his home, his car, his furniture, his clothes, everything goes into the trust. Again, back to Nelson Rockefeller, own nothing, control everything. So this was our first test case. The investor is amazed. He's just like, saving $300,000 or $400,000, that's a lot of money. If you go out to thetrustisisyou.com, you can download the slides that I have put out there. In the first 18 months of having the trust, I have saved over $40,000. It goes up to July 31st, 2022. We're now January 2023. Yay! Happy New Year. I have saved even more money. I do have, I'm going to be wholesaling a house January 30th, so I'm starting off the new year quite well. I'm not saying you need this. It is not a necessity. This is a legal, the trust is patented. It is written under tax code 643B, like boy or Bravo. It is legal. That when you go to the tax code, this is what I learned in college. William Shakespeare's works are about this long. The tax code's 10 times the size of William Shakespeare's repertoire. The first page of the U.S. tax code says it's up to every American to defer taxes as much as they can. If the rich know this, the Rockefellers, if the rich know this, why don't we know this? This trust is a one-time payment. Then you don't have to keep any upkeep other than filing your taxes every year. It's going to be a 1041 that you file, not a 1040, a 1041. We have accountants who will file it correctly for you. If you want to continue using your personal accountant, be my guest. The accountants will file your first year's taxes, and then we'll turn around and help you file next year's taxes. So all of this, the trust is going to help you save as much money as possible. My goal is to tell as many investors about this because I got lucky. I went down the rabbit hole for you, found this trust, saving money. My first deal, just so you know, was a bank-owned property in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. I bought it July 20th, 2020 for $20,000. I was under contract. My name would not be got into contract until it went to auction when everything opened again after COVID. It went to auction for $50,000, so I knew I was going to make $30,000 in that year and 1 month. I had to wait 13 months to sell it. I knew I was going to make $13,000. Did I lie to you? $30,000. But it sold for $64,000 at auction. Guess what? I made $44,000. Because it was in the trust, I got to save a nice chunk of change, $10,500. I did not have to pay in capital gains. I am nobody special. I found out the secret, and I want to share it with as many people as others. Also, just so you know this, if you know Grant Cardone, I just said his name wrong, excuse me, Grant Cardone, he talks about this to his $100,000 group of people. People who spend $100,000 with him get the secret of the trust. He sells it for $50,000. I want to be Grant Cardone. I'm not selling it for that much. Right now, one trust, either the business trust or the beneficial trust, is $20,500, one-time deal. That comes with a referral to a CPA who knows how to do your 2022 taxes. It comes with a team of people to help you get your EIN number and work with your non-grantor to make sure that's all taken care of, and a team to help you transition your cars, your clothes, everything else into it. So please reach out to me. My name is Sally Gimon. My website is thetrustisisyou.com. That's YOU, thetrustisisyou.com. And the new website, the new podcast I'm starting in January 2023 is Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you all have a beautiful 2023. Save a lot of money on your taxes. Again, it's going to help you with capital gains. Short term is 23.8%. Long term is either 15 or 20%. It's going to help you save on interest income if you're doing the BRRRR strategy or you have notes like I do. It's going to save you on dividend income if you have any stocks or anything like that. It's going to help you save on rent rolls. Short term, you have Airbnb. Long term, you've got somebody who's been living there for 5 years or 5 months. It's going to help you save there. And then it's going to help you save on royalties. Why don't you learn more about both the business trust and the beneficial trust? Everybody wants to save money. Again, this is Sally Marie Gimon. The website is thetrustisyou.com, and the new podcast will be Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. Take care. Thank you for listening to Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. You can find out more about this at thetrustisyou.com. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can get this and every other episode that comes out. We have lots of great stuff coming up, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. Thank you in advance for all the reviews and comments. I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to serving you next week's episode. Take care. Have a beautiful week.